I'm going to read to you 6 things I'd like to tell my 35-year-old self, written by my 36-year-old self, read by my 40-year-old self. Thing number 1, when tragedy comes, the first thing to go must be worry. It's the thing you spend the most time on, which has the least benefit. Thing number 2, the inability to trust is a debilitating disease. It cuts you off from others, from God, and from yourself. Learning to trust is a crucial discipline. Trust is better to talk about than faith. They may be the same thing, but trust is a more concrete and helpful term in our culture. Thing number 3, horrible things may happen, but they're never as horrible in real time as they are when imagining them. Fear of horrible things is worse than dealing with them as they come. Therefore, don't worry about tomorrow. This isn't just a nice thought. It's an extremely difficult mental discipline which can only be cultivated by hours and weeks and years of intentional hard work. Thing number 4, you have everything you want the most already. The things on your wish list are only niceties. That house with the recording studio and the view, or that success you're working toward, you'd forget about them in a second if one of your kids were sick, or your wife left you, or your legs fell off, or you were starving to death, or your entire world was in the middle of a pandemic. I didn't write that part, but you have everything you want the most already. So stop acting so discontent. That's a good one. Sorry, my phone freaked out. That's a good one for me right now. Thing number 5, plan less, prepare instead. If you want to be a professional, don't go to the internet or email or your contact list. Go to the practice room. You become what you want by hard work, discipline, and consistency, not by better information or better tools. The outcomes are so much farther out of your reach than you think. But preparing and disciplining yourself is completely within your jurisdiction. Last one, thing 6. There are no worthwhile shortcuts. The search for shortcuts leads to mediocrity, faulty foundations, ruined relationships, frustrations, and missed life. Shortcuts are suicide, skipping life to get to the end. Your focus must be on the process, enjoying it, being content with it, remaining in it, experiencing it, and not on outcomes.